Hello Gemini, it's Joe, and it's October coming up, and we're going to take a sneak peek at your general tarot reading 2020, October 2020 that is, and we're going to see what the theme might be for you. What's the big picture for you, Gemini, in October? You know, this is an intuitive reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. It possibly can't be. So if it doesn't resonate with you, if it's not for you, that's okay. There's always another message on another day. You know, I read cards differently than most people. So, you know, I read on first impression. First impression is the most important thing when I first see that card. And that is, to me, the true meaning over and above what the traditional meaning of that card is. Of course, I merge them and I put them together. But, so I might read a little differently than you're used to. So, Gemini, we're going to explore in just a short little tarot reading here what might be going on for you in October. What's the theme? What's the big picture? What can you expect? This is an open reading, so it could be about any subject, any topic, excuse me. Getting tongue-tied here. Wow, so you've been really hoping for something, Gemini. You're like holding out hope for a long time now, and there's like something that is probably in October coming through that is destined, that's fated, and we're going to explore that. What could it be about? I don't know. Let's find out. Just so you know, I'm trying to get away from doing personal readings. It gets to be too much. I'm just a small guy here on YouTube, but I get bombarded, and I get more requests than I can handle at the time. So I've created a small community here on YouTube. It's a members only area where I'll be doing just like extended readings, private live streams, those types of things. So check that out if you're interested. But I am going to probably discontinue my website because I get more than I can handle in a general day. So you know, keep that in mind, but check the description box below if you want to hear more. So interesting reading here. All right, you have the sun as the big picture. This is like the forecast for you in October. The sun is empowerment. The sun is complete and total clarity. It's like reaching a point where you can see the big picture. You can see everything for what it is. It's nothing's really hidden from you. It's, you know, the bright light versus the moon. The moon is the lesser light, and so with the sun, you know, it's. I almost feel like this when I see this, because I do read cards first impression, is this is being empowered. So what you want for yourself, the universe, the creator wants for you as well, Gemini. And so whatever you're hoping for, whatever you've been holding out for, is probably going to begin a slow, and I don't mean this isn't something that's coming in very fast, but this is a slow progression to what it is you're trying to achieve. And so I think in October you finally see that light at the end of the tunnel. Now you're not at the end of the tunnel. This is the light. This is that pinpoint of light, and you can see it. And so when you see that light in October, you can envision yourself being in the full illumination of the sun. So I think in October you definitely are finally getting to a point of feeling like there is hope after a long journey. I do feel like there's been trials and tribulations. There's been some conflict. There's been some questioning of whether or not you're on the right path, whether or not you're doing the right thing. So we're going to explore that. So you have a blessing for solace and hope. And so this is when times are really tough and you really question yourself. And when you're really feeling alone in your beliefs and your decisions, when you're really feeling alone in your thoughts, when you're not really connecting with other people and how you feel and how you think about things. And so this is also for those of you that are kind of at a distance from some people, and that feeling of solitude and that feeling of being alone. In that is, this is almost like reminiscent of the Hermit card in tarot. You know, this is saying that you're being blessed by your spirit guides, your angels, those on your spiritual team. They're blessing you with a reckoning of understanding, and they're giving you hope, and that hope is this pinpoint of light that starts to come through in October. It's seeing that there is hope on the horizon, and at some point in the near future, you're going to be completely in that illumination of that sun, being empowered, being enlightened, feeling that your burdens are lifted. This is the best card in tarot to me, because it speaks of just having complete and total freedom. The freedom to create, freedom to be you, freedom from oppression, freedom from things that you can't see, freedom from being entrapped in anything. And so this is like a feeling of the realization of big hopes manifesting in your life. And so this is kind of combined with this blessing for solace and hope. And I do like see this as just hold on, don't give up, because it is coming in for you. You have serendipity here, and this card doesn't come out a lot, but when it does, it speaks to something that is bigger than yourself. There's something that is aligned perfectly for you. It's written in the stars. This is something the universe is trying to deliver to you, and in that is the unexpected. Sometimes we hope and wish for things that maybe aren't meant for us, but something else better comes in. And so I feel like in October, Gemini, there's something coming in that's better than you expected. And I feel like this here is represented by the fates. The fates are telling you that something is destined in October to begin to form in your life, and that formulation isn't a complete instantaneous manifestation, so keep that in mind. This is the beginning of that forming. And so the sun here coming out, this is just the beginning. This is giving you hope. This is allowing you to see a glimpse into the future, that if you pursue your current trajectory and path, that little beacon of light gets bigger and bigger, and it expands, and eventually you get to the point where it's all around you and it's encompassing you, and before you know it, you're in the full light of the sun, and you'll wonder how you got there. So I think this is amazing, Gemini. I love how this comes through. So let's talk about how that happens, though. You have the Page of Swords. So this is, to me, this is mental clarity, and you might have struggled with that mental clarity. You might have been embattled with a situation or somebody that is trying to pull you back, and I think that you're finally pushing out of an energy that's oppressive, or an energy that is less than what you want for yourself. And so take that how you will, but that's how it comes through for me. So the Page of Swords, this is you getting clarity. This is having an epiphany, how to move forward, how to progress without being caught up in things that that aren't good for you. And so this is like being released. This is a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and this is a fresh new start. That fresh new start comes and ties in with the sun. So I like how that really confirms that for me. Here, though, you also have the Tower. So beware. The Tower is going to be uncomfortable. There's nothing about the Tower in this reading that says it's going to be tragic or terrible, but there's some things that are going to be uncomfortable in October, that are going to maybe make you cringe a little, but you have to go with it. You just have to allow it to happen, because if you're in resistance to the flow, things are going to take longer to play out. And so I think the Tower is like, this is your prayers and your wishes and hopes being answered. You do have a blessing for solace and hope. So your prayers and hopes are being answered, but in that is an uncomfortable shift. And in that shift is a clearing away of things that aren't serving you, things that aren't good for you, things that aren't for your highest good. And you know, some of those things might be hard to let go of, but you're getting a clearing, you're getting a fresh start, and some things are just going to be a little bit hard for you to let go. That's the best way I can put it. You might be resistant to it. You might not want to let some things go here in October, but letting these things go that are holding you back, ideally, this is going to bring you to justice, and justice is about true harmony. This is being harmonious. This is finding, you know, like complete harmony in your life. This is finding, this is more than balance. This is more than fairness. It's not about that. This is being in union with yourself. This is you, you know, kind of agreeing with your higher self here, that finally you're at a point where what you want for yourself in the physical is kind of merging with what you want for yourself in the spiritual. So this is finding a universal balance in your life, and that universal balance is what brings a new vision, a new hope for you. This new hope comes through, again, it's complemented with the sun, that little pinpoint of light that is just, it's a ways off. It's a ways off. It's not completely in the picture in October, but it is something that does come through eventually. But this Ace of Cups here is a hope. This is a hope that is realized, and so it's a renewal of your spirit. It's a renewal of, you know, probably what you've been dreaming to obtain for a long time. And I think some of you, this to me is not a love reading. This is not about love. This is about just finding peace in life. And to me, it feels like peace, it can be any number of things. You could find peace in so many things. And this is about harmony. This is about unity. And so I think that you're definitely looking for some big change, a big shift in your life. And, you know, it comes through, but some things might be a little bit uncomfortable. And unfortunately, you know, the Tower sometimes, it teaches us what we're made of. It kind of shows us our shadow side. It shows us what we're afraid to let go of. And so there might be a little resistance and to holding on to some of those things that aren't maybe the greatest for you. But I think that justice, to me, is the most prominent card here next to the sun, because, you know, justice here is about universal balance in your life. It really is about total and complete harmony and union, and this is with yourself. I think some of you, this is about loving yourself and self-care, caring for yourself before you can care for others. But serendipity is like this big monumental occurrence here in October, and it could be even the littlest thing. You might not recognize it, you might not see it in October for what it is. This might be something you look back on down the road and think, wow, okay, that one little event, that one little thing really shifted everything for me in my life. It shifted my trajectory, it shifted my path, it changed everything. So this serendipity may not be some big occurrence, but nonetheless, it's definitely something that's going to bring big change in some shape or form. And it's something you're probably going to, you're probably not going to realize for some time. But pay attention, be aware, because you know your prayers, your hopes, your dreams, they're not going unanswered. When you lay your head down on your pillow at night and you're just really trying to find that solace, your prayers, your hopes, your moans and your groans, we all have them. They're not going unanswered. They're not unheard. You know, the Creator, the universe, Spirit hears that, and you know, it is trying to bring you the best of what it has for you into your life. And so recognize that when you see that little glimmer of hope, this is coming for you. It's a slow manifestation of the big picture that you want for yourself. So whatever it is you want for yourself, the Ace of Cups, definitely brand new beginning, brand new passion for something. And to me, it's not about love. It's about something that you want very much for your life. So whatever that is, that's what this means for you, Gemini. So we're going to end it here. I know I rambled. And, you know, if this resonates with you, you know, I'm just a small guy here on YouTube. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know how the flow is for you in this reading. And subscribe if you want to hear more from me down the road. And I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.